Shasham Shiri, and today I'm joined by our newest member of the Breakfast Club, Mr. Fabian Narcis. How are you, Fabian?
I'm doing very, very good, and it's a wonderful opportunity joining you guys. No, not really you guys. I'm part of the team right now, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so it's really nice to actually be on air for the first time live, to be exact.
Yes, on the Breakfast Club, we're always live, and every Tuesday morning. Okay, usually I'm paired up with Ben Ibrahim, but today I've got Fabian, and usually we call it the Terrific Tuesday because we're trying to make people, you know, all happy and chirpy. So
okay, so let's.
I hope you can help me out.
Of course, let's deliver more good news to you right now. Well, a little bad news first.
Okay, this is not so bad, not so good lah.
Yeah,
okay,
but the best part is there was a long grace period for this, right?
Okay,
because
so for our quick read segment, the first article, as always, we always share with you the latest newspaper headlines, and the first newspaper headline is from today's Utusan Malaysia.
That's right.
Okay, and it says here,
yesterday was the last day that you can actually pay your summonses. You're going to get all your discounts yesterday, and the police were nice enough to give you until 12 a.m. Well, till this morning actually, to pay all the summonses at a discounted rate, to be exact.
It's about 50%, right?
50%, that's right.
Yes.
So if you basically, if your summonses are about 900 plus, you'll be paying about 400 plus only for your summonses.
Yes. Now the sounds hari terakhir bayar saman kelam kabut. Okay, that's right. It was haywire day because according to the newspaper article, the last day to pay your summons at a discounted rate went haywire because from what we read inside the newspaper and what we found out live, actually, I had some friends who had to go through this. Systems went offline.
Yes, the online systems were down, and the police asked the government agencies that are actually handling the online business, online website, to actually shut it down for a while because the Post Malaysia and also the police department are actually handling all that.
That's correct. Imagine that, you know, because I know it's not very nice to wait for the last minute, but I'm speaking, I guess, on behalf of a few other Malaysians like myself. Imagine if you were busy throughout the period they gave us, and then yesterday was the only time you could go. So, because I know for a fact, my dad was at the post office from 8:45 in the morning until 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
4 p.m.?
Okay, in the post office alone. And then he said to pay for 2 different cars. The moment he tried to ask for the second car, and the system went offline.
Oh,
so
did he manage to pay?
Yes, my dad managed to pay. So yeah, but I'm just saying it was quite a task for everyone yesterday because the last day to pay your summons. That's why people say never procrastinate, never wait for the last minute. But now I'm not saying you can't. You can still pay your summons.
That's
However,
right.
now no more discount.
No more discounts, and the not so cool part is that since starting today, the government is actually going to impose another new rate for summonses. So imagine if you do not pay your 300 summons today, probably it's going to go up until 600. You just never know, right?
Oh God.
It's a new rate. I mean, well, the best part is don't commit any offense. Drive safely. Everyone will be safe. Accidents rate go down, and all of us will be safe going back or going to where we want to go.
Yeah, but it won't be that easy. But yes, listen to Fabian Narcis. Very good advice. Avoid committing any crimes. Avoid getting into trouble. Avoid getting summons from the cops. Very simple. Okay.
That's right.
But I don't know how simple that is if you're driving very fast every day. So please remember, drive safely on the road. And moving along, talking about driving very fast, we move on to something which is also quite fast. We're talking about your salary, which may increase at a faster rate. Now, taken from today's The Star, the headline says, "Join the hunt for much higher salaries." Now, what is this about, Fabian?
This basically is about the ICT industry. Well, employees in this industry are looking at the 25 to 30% increase in their salaries. But maybe they are not getting with the current companies right now because there's a research actually being conducted. Actual market price is currently standing at only 65,000 ringgit per year to about 110,000 ringgit a year. So that's about 5,400 ringgit a month to about 9,200 ringgit a month.
Quite a big difference.
Quite a big difference, but that's the actual market price right now. But the research done by professionals stating that the salary price range will be ranged about 100,000 ringgit to about 150,000 ringgit. That's a difference about 2,000 to 3,000 a month.
A lot of money there.
That's right. So I wouldn't advise you, or I couldn't say that I strongly advise you to change jobs. But if you get a good opportunity, I think you should move on, right?
Yes, of course. I believe in that. Always strive for something better. Okay.
That's right.
Because the article says, okay, headhunting is the way to go for those aiming for a salary upgrade. Firms will normally offer salaries that are 25% to 30% higher to attract talent from their competitors. So that's what
right.
Fabian just said. So if you work for company A, company B wants to bring you in, they are likely to offer you about 25% to 30% higher than whatever you're getting at your present company.
Yeah, and if you are actually very savvy in the ICT industry, there's a big major company that just opened up an office here in Kuala Lumpur, and probably they'll be paying a little, 20%, 30% higher maybe for your salary. And the best part is they offer chocolate every 100 meters.
Oh my God.
They have a snack bar in their US company, and every 50 or 100 meters, you get a snack bar. And if you do not have a snack bar, 50 to 100 meters radius around where you work, you can request for them.
Wow, that's very good. I've never heard of that. Very new, very, very inspiring. Maybe some Malaysian companies would like to follow suit and, you know, offer something else, not chocolate bars. For us who don't like chocolate, maybe there's something else.
Maybe sweets, bread.
I don't know,
That'll
but yes, that is what we have with you from today's The Star about, getting more money.
Right.
Now, moving to some,
sadder news, right?
Not so good news. This is from today's New Straits Times. The headline says New Zealand buries first victim. Now, as you know, New Zealand has been hit by earthquakes recently, and we've got a lot of reports about Malaysians. Some were safe, some were not. And now the article says the baby boy, who is the youngest known victim of the earthquake disaster, was its first laid to rest yesterday by grieving relatives who clutched stuffed toys and draped his tiny coffin in a comforter.
Now, this baby is only 5 months old, and the baby's name, Baxter Grolan, was sleeping in his home where he was hit and mortally injured by
shaken loose by the quake that hit with sudden and brutal force last Tuesday. He died in a hospital.
Okay, that's such sad case, and the Malaysian lady that was trapped in the earthquake as well, still yet to be found. Not only that, there's like 200 more victims still reported missing in New Zealand earthquake rumble, and I hope there's an international call from New Zealand to actually have people going there to assist them. They have this emergency fund. I can't really recall the name of that fund, but people are going there to help out in that search and rescue mission. Though we cannot find anyone alive right now because it has been a week. People only survive a week plus without water and food. So probably we still can recover the body so that we can send them for a proper burial, right? Yeah,
hopefully, because it's never good news. It's never good news to hear about people passing on due to natural disasters. Okay, and it's just sad to know that the first one to be buried is actually a baby.
But life goes on.
Yes, life goes on. Of course, we hope for the best for those. We hope we still have survivors over there who will make it out alive, okay, safe and sound, because like Fabian mentioned, there's still people who are still missing.
Yep, that's
okay,
right.
Hopefully I will be able to find these missing people, and everyone will be all right. Okay, hopefully we wish all the best and we pray for the best for our friends in New Zealand. Yeah.
Right. Moving on to the next story.
Okay, another international news.
Berita Harian.
Yes, from today's Berita Harian.
Beijing longgar dasar satu anak. That means Beijing is actually taking off the one-child policy.
Yeah, they're going easy on the one-child policy, okay, because according to the article, it says there, pertumbuhan penduduk lebih perlahan tahun lalu. The growth of population has kind of slowed down last year, okay, and according to this newspaper article, it says jumlah penduduk China, the Chinese population has reached 1.34 billion people last year, which increased to 6.3 million compared to the year before, according to the statistics, the National Statistics Bureau of the country.
Now, here's something for you, okay? If you do not know that parents aged 75 years old and above in China can actually be suing their kids for not taking care of them. And I think this is a ridiculous policy if it's implemented here in Malaysia, because we have a few brothers and sisters to help us take care of our elderly parents, I should say. Now, in China, if you have only one kid, one parent, I'm sure that it's very difficult for that one particular kid to take care of the two parents, because what if that kid can't even take care of him or herself? What more to take care of their parents? Now, the unfairly rule would be the parents actually suing the kids.